Hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining me. I am, so this is the start of the Ugly Baby main quest. That's not, so I'm still on Skellige, where I just won some horse races, and before that I killed a man who'd previously been a werewolf. I think, so there's another quest there as well. I am going to go and meet up with Yennefer. I'm going to sell some heavy things to some people first, perhaps.
How can I be of service? In times like these, don't pay to save coins on weapons.
Certainly doesn't. Oh, we're going to have another Gwentfest soon as well, I think.
Show me what you have.
Right, so I'm just going to sell some of the stuff that's weighing me down. It's not so critical anymore now. I have some new saddlebags, so I can hold on and sell for a better price. Which reminds me, actually, I should also probably think about swapping back my character bits and pieces. Just see how expensive that is for meteorite. Not bad. But I think I will leave it there. I will have him repair everything that I'm wearing. Not to worry so much about repairing those, or removing any upgrades, or breaking anything down for that matter. Okay. Thank you very much. See you later. I'm off to find my girlfriend, and so yeah, let's do those character things. Yeah, I thought I had that one in, so we'll get rid of that and swap back in Igni Intensity. And I think I'm in cat armor, aren't I? So skill techniques as well. It's going to suit me a little bit better.
We'll chat another time.
Yes, certainly am. Looking good, Geralt. And finally, the last wish. So let's go to Larvik and meet Yennefer. I don't think it's a time-limited quest, but she was all about the... Oh, I am in Larvik. She was all about getting there as soon as possible.
Then we won't do sorry.
Right. And it looks like she is already having a bit of a fight with someone.
Always did know how to win friends.
I was provoked.
Saw it happen. Wanted to talk to me about something?
Amos Var Ipsis, a specialist on djinns. Heard of him? I found a tome he penned in the Emperor's library. Var Ipsis set off for Skellige one day and was never heard from again. I asked some of the local folk.
Okay, so
some here still remember him.
For those of you who haven't read the books or watched the television shows, the reason that Geralt and Yennefer are together, possibly, is because of a wish he made. We don't know what the wish was, but we think it was something tying them together forever.
They know what happened to him?
The locals say they last saw his ship off the coast of Hindisfjord. Then a once-in-an-eon storm broke.
So he's probably fish food by now.
Not necessarily. I must learn what became of him.
Must
Why?
you?
Do you know him?
No, it's not the mage who interests me. It's his djinn.
Yeah, went badly
Why are
last
you
time
even
we played
interested?
around with
Djinns are dangerous
Genie.
sometimes and malicious all the time.
I remember.
Or did it?
But the advantages outweigh the risks. If I can tame a djinn, I shall gain incredible power. and that could be useful to us one of these days.
I mean, arguably you already have a fair
Are you
amount
sure
of power.
this mage actually had a djinn?
His books strongly suggest he did. He describes taming one, harnessing energy from its power.
Storm wouldn't pose a threat if he'd had a djinn. He could just utter a wish.
Perhaps he had none left, or something unexpected happened.
Yeah, they're tricksy.
Alright, so what exactly do you expect me to do?
You must help me find this djinn.
Of course.
I've no gold to
Anything for
offer
you,
in
my love.
reward, but I shall be ever so grateful.
I'm not going to say no, am I?
Since you put it that way, fine. I'll help you.
Thank you. A boat awaits in the harbour. Come.
Yeah, I think you knew I wasn't going to say no as well.
Then the blast clear blew the long ships off the bay. It was a fallen star.
See, you've managed to prepare everything already.
I have.
How could you possibly know I'd agree?
I didn't. Decided to risk it.
Decided to risk it. You know I'd do anything for you. Why not?
Lead the way.
Just once, you might try to take the initiative.
Would you even let me?
It would depend on the situation.
So I've been down here a couple of times before recently, of course.
Respect, Witcher. Last night was...
I feel like I haven't looted anything for ages.
The ship carrying the djinn sank somewhere in this area.
Not
Great.
too precise as leads go.
Yeah,
I'll cast a spell on our boat.
handy.
We'll know if there are any wrecks on the seafloor below us.
Okay. Also handy.
Alright, let's get to work.
Mind if I take the helm?
I got a choice.
No.
Right, so just about to loot something over there. That's just weed, so I'll leave that for a bit. Right,
Getting in or not?
I'm in. And I'm sitting down like a good boy.
Not
I'm
sure
sure
this
is
djinn
what you
thing is a
want.
good idea.
We managed to seize one before. Do you remember?
I mean, how
Course.
could I forget?
The lion almost lost his voice that time.
How lucky your exorcism saved it. It was poetic.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that incantation meant begone and plow yourself?
You should have studied foreign languages.
Gotta keep bringing that up for the rest of my life.
Of course. Your last wish effectively assured it.
My wish was about being together always.
Not sure what happened
Not
there.
about you mocking my every mistake.
Careful what you wish for. And when your wish is granted, you must accept it with all attendant circumstances.
Yeah.
And as for your missteps, I don't likely see why I shouldn't laugh at your amusement.
I don't think you'd like it much if I laughed at you.
There's something
Just
here on
saying.
the bottom. It's too deep here. You can't dive that long.
You underestimate me.
On the contrary. After all, I asked you for help. I'll cast a spell. It will slow your heart for a time. You can stay submerged longer.
Okie doke.
Assad I Criday Rithorn.
Ready.
Why, thank you.
Careful down there.
Search the bottom using my Witcher senses. I shall, just make sure I have the crossbow equipped, which I have, and disembark.
It's clearing up.
How's your bath? Water warm enough for
It's
you?
freezing, as you well know. Okay, I should probably have turned in a slightly better direction to take on those drowners. But there we go.
How's it going?
Yeah, you know I hate it when you read my mind.
Strictly speaking, I'm not reading
Deceased
your mind.
drowners
That
all
was
around.
interpreted. Besides, you've nothing to hide, right?
Wouldn't
Of
admit it
course,
if
I have nothing to hide.
The point.
See anything
It's very
interesting?
pretty though.
A shipwreck in the cavern. I'll look inside.
Very pretty indeed. I'm guessing from the fact that I don't see any
Snapped masts, busted planks, and a whole swarm of drowners.
sorry, lost my train of thought. I'm guessing from the fact that I don't see any imminent death
There's also a clean drum.
resulting
Not the right ship. Come
from
back
the
up.
fact that I can't breathe, that Yennefer's spell means I don't need to worry at all about my breathing. So I'm just going to go ahead and loot everything and pick everything around here. I think I've killed the drowners I need to kill. Now I'm underneath the boat, which is not so helpful. Right, let's surface there. I think I probably could have done that just with my own breath. Just saying, Yen. Not all of it, perhaps, but the relevant bit for you, definitely. Right, take me to shipwreck number 2 already.
Where to now?
Wherever the leads take us.
Say we find the djinn. What do? Ask for a beautiful house, and a palace, and a queen's crown?
Are we still talking about the djinn?
Or are you going to
Doesn't
Terry
much
Pratchett
matter.
it and
Both my wishes come true.
make sure that your
Yours be.
last wish puts right the damage done by the first 2 wishes?
Something's here. Another wreck.
Let's see if our djinn's down there.
Okie dokie. I am on it. Oh, hi guys. This is another cave, so it's entirely possible I'm not going in the right direction. Yeah. There's an echidna over there. Oh, a pretty swarm of fish. It's like scuba diving with Geralt. hopefully at some point I'll... Yes, there we go. Or not.
Found a wreck. It's been here a while. Woods rotted. Arrows stuck in the side. The kind pharaoh folk use.
Oh, hello.
Arrows stuck in the side. The kind pharaoh folk use. Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols.
Donar's clan.
Donar was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here. Yen. Tavern knew these boats were the mages. These are old sunken longships.
Come back then. We must search elsewhere.
Beautiful craftsmanship.
What do you have?
A war horn. Baron Clan Hame. Longship belonged to Clan Dimon.
Okay. Just a couple more lootable bits. And I believe that's the, yeah, so it's not lootable. And I'm not too worried about buckthorn, so I'm going to swim to the surface and we can go and look at, I'm guessing, wreck number 3. Well, that's the echidna. Oh. Okay, there's something else down there to have a look at.
A man's skeleton. Somebody pinned his skull to the deck with an axe.
A death worthy of a Skelliger.
Clan emblem indicates a Dimon man, so he was from Pharaoh. Men from Pharaoh attacked this ship.
Interesting.
Got something. A Skelliger's buckler. Clan Hamai symbols. Donor was a babe in swaddling clothes when this buckler landed here.
Okay, we'd already established that anyway, so back to the boat. That's some nice clan infighting. And beautiful
You're getting better at
sunset.
this.
Go even quicker if you helped me down there.
I prefer to observe matters from up here. Most definitely.
Yeah,
I
like
bet
when we
you
were
do.
looking for
No
the
swimming
golden
in the sea
dragon,
water for you.
Avalanche swept us off the trail. Me clinging to the remains of a bridge for dear life. You gripping my waist, admiring the view. Remember, chasm below us was breathtaking. Rustling trees, lazily flowing stream.
I remember. Though I found myself admiring what I had right in front of me.
Beautiful.
Something strange about those rocks.
And there's something on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
Okay. Now, I'm just wondering how the visibility is going to be on the ocean floor, and I might have a little dose of cat potion. Oh, that's white honey. Okay, that's not the right one. Neither is that. That's looking good. It's almost like night
Something doesn't do it justice.
night
Huge
vision
crater,
goggles.
if a meteorite landed here.
I
must see it.
Diving
which
in after
obviously
all.
help with night
No, I
vision,
shall
but
cast
you
another
lose
spell to see through
any
your
sense
eyes.
of
Now relax.
perspective.
You
lose the depth.
That is no meteorite crater.
What is it then?
The effect of teleportation. A powerful force cut out a fragment of the seabed, rocks and everything lying within the teleportation zone.
Always claimed portals were dangerous.
I believe we're on the right track. Look for anything that might contain a djinn.
Fine, but get out of my eyes. Too cramped in here for us both.
Baby.
Silver, pearl-encrusted cutlery. Ship belonged to someone awfully wealthy.
Amos was no pauper. It could very well be his ship.
Right, let's have a look around. Something over there, definitely.
Transverse cut through the pelvis. Surgical precision. No conventional weapon can do this.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Like half of him teleported and half of him didn't. Or her.
No gin here, but there's something you ought to like.
What?
Half a seal.
That'll do. Come back up.
Something cut this basket exactly in half. Bet it was cut by the same thing that cut the skeleton.
Just have another look for any loot. That's the thing we've already looked at. And this is, yeah, a little fragment of boat that, or a large fragment of boat that got there by teleportation. Right, up to the surface with me. Nearly there. Oh, so pretty. So, I suspect what made that little chasm is all the teleportation in a wanna. And that it's not a natural rock formation. Hi, I'm back.
Only found half. Can you do anything with this?
I can use it to locate the other half, to within a dozen yards.
And once we find that, we should find the djinn.
Exactly. Ready? I'll take us there on the count of 3.
Oh, really?
No, not another portal.
Stop whining. 1, 2... Three.
Said you were gonna go on 3.
I did. Look, we must search the area.
Yen, not so fast. Gotta tell me what this is about first. Why do you want this djinn?
But you already know. A djinn's power is priceless to a mage.
That I know, but I also want to know how you plan to use it. Wouldn't go to these lengths if it wasn't something important.
You're right. It's important. Even very important. How long has this been going on, Geralt? This thing between us? 15, 20
Longer,
years?
I would have thought.
We repeatedly split up, then return to one another. Something draws us to each other, but I can never be certain if it's a true feeling or merely a bit of mischief by a djinn.
So that's it. This is about my last wish.
You asked that djinn to bind us together forever. I want to ask this one to take that
Well,
wish back.
That's not 100%. I mean, I think the author has said something along those lines. But I don't think it's 100% what he asked. Who knows? You'd have to have been there. And I think he's going to say that he understands.
I get it. You want to know what'll happen if magic no longer binds us.
I want to know if when the djinn's magic is gone, if we've any magic left to our own.
Yep, let's do it.
Wondered that myself many times.
I don't think you have. I think you loved her before
We're
you
just
made
a
the
step
wish.
away from learning the truth. Come, let's search the ship.
Wow.
Seems Amos was quite the eccentric, asking the djinn to lift half his ship to a mountaintop.
He didn't necessarily. Djinns are inherently mischievous. This one might have granted his wish and perverted it in doing so.
In that case, I'd appreciate it if you didn't wish I'd disappear from your life.
I've yet to decide how to word it. We should explore the ship.
Yes. Because you can see it going badly wrong, can't you? I can anyway. Nope, nothing up here. Something down there.
Nothing interesting here.
Some scissors.
Nothing here.
Big chest. Right, I think we need to go below deck. Start with some general
Wonder
looting.
what this means. Wonder what this means.
Is that the bottle? Don't know.
Mystery of mysteries. Agnes Glanville.
A greater runestone, that's fabulous. Lots and lots of goodies.
Nice shoes. Looks like the impact with the mountain was so powerful it popped the wearer right out of them. Blood. Someone was dragged across the deck.
Nice.
War left this mark when the ship suddenly tipped to one side. Mage must have slept here. What this means.
Well, maybe that isn't the bottle associated with the genie.
Nothing interesting here.
What do you mean nothing interesting? It's a telescope. It's highly interesting.
Nothing interesting.
Right, let's lift up the bookcase or wardrobe. Bookcase.
Yeah, I think you should see this.
See half a
What
squished
do you
man?
have? It's Amos. Looks exactly like the etching in the book. Except his head was intact.
If that's him. There's a body on the sea floor was sort of missing a different half from top right to, well, through pelvis, as they said.
Think the djinn did this to him?
No, it wouldn't attack its master. This looks rather like an unfortunate accident. When the storm broke, Amos must have uttered a wish like, "Take us away, anywhere, to a mountaintop, even." And the djinn granted the wish literally.
Yeah, so think
They have
very
hard
carefully about your wording.
Amos was
Yennefer.
thrown off his feet and against the wall. The bookcase did the rest.
Always knew too much studying could kill you. If he died while being teleported, Seal might still be on him.
But we know it's kind of near
Beagle.
here.
Bravo! Come to the deck. I've an idea.
Right then.
Colds preserved the corpse. Died from head trauma. Bookcase cracked his skull.
Yeah, definitely
Must have
not
been
the
a
same
hard
person who
landing
was
atop
on
this
the
mountain.
seabed.
Elemental Empires by Jean
Let's have a
Batista.
quick read of those two books. hasn't given me any earth-shattering knowledge. Don't want to fall off there.
Step back a bit.
What are you going to do?
Summon and tame the djinn. It's not likely to be happy. Stand
Of
at the ready.
course.
Tame djinn, rif kaishta en daer, kaishta et displair, gevired me castle.
I mean, it really didn't go well last time, did it? I suppose you both left with your lives. Could have been worse.
Take it you have a plan.
You must weaken him while I draw him into the sphere.
Care to trade places?
I think that I should have swapped Swallow back a little bit earlier.
Just a bit more. I can feel his strength waning.
Ooh. I was not very prepared for that fight.
Got you! Your master died before uttering his last wish. I cannot capture you. We can struggle like this for eternity, or I can release you. If you do one thing for me. Do you see the spell that binds us? Only a djinn can remove another djinn's spell. Remove this one and you'll be free. You are free!
Okay.
Storm's over.
Yes. It's all over.
Maybe we should sit. You look a bit dazed.
I'm not, but we can sit.
Everything's looking a bit magic-y around the edges still.
Feel any better?
I told you, I'm fine.
Don't need to play tough for me. That was a hard fight. Maybe not as hard as the last time we tamed a djinn, but still.
No comparison, I'm afraid. Half of Rhind suffered then. Now I'm merely a bit tired. Thank you for coming, Geralt. I'd have had a much harder time of it on my own.
Well,
I would never
could
refuse
say no
you.
to you.
Perhaps that will change now.
Feel anything? That anything's different?
I expected... I don't know what I expected, actually. A bit of vertigo, perhaps. I thought you'd become a stranger to me. That I'd look at you and not feel a thing. But it's not
And?
like that at all. Nothing's changed.
Oh, so tempting to go with the second one.
Jen might have cheated us after all.
Why?
Because I don't feel that anything's changed either. I love you, Yen.
And I love you.
Ow, what was that?
It can't be all sweetness and light.
Strange. Done that so many times. But it felt like our first kiss to me.
It was, in a way. Besides, once you say I love you, a kiss
Told
has
her
to
you
taste
loved her
different.
before. Let's not end on a kiss. Okay.
Maybe we ought to test a few other things.
What's
Amos's
the
cabin was
squished
cozy.
corpse?
Not so fast, Geralt. We'll have plenty of time to visit cozy cabins later. But I doubt the world will end if we sit here a while. My, it's lovely.
Think the spirits of Skellige favor us.
Which is a miracle, given what you did to them.
Next time we go on horseback.
A horse would never make it down that mountain.
What now?
Well, I'm due to appear in Vizima.
No, definitely something going on with the screen.
Yen, what happened back there?
It was very nice. Let's not ruin it by hashing out the details.
I'm going to see the Baron. Collect Uma from him, then we'll ride for Kaer Morhen.
I shall join you as quickly as I can.
See you,
Okie
Yen.
doke.
Take care of yourself.
Now, I think that I'm just going to take some white honey or something along those lines to see if it's my potion excesses that are causing no screen still floating around. Very strange. Pop swallow back. That one isn't though. I am going to swap over some kit. Is there any kit here that I want to keep? All the Griffin gear, of course. And I think everything else can probably be Something must have happened when it did that random pause for no reason. What I'm going to do is head back onto the main quest. I am going to fast travel. It looks like I'm back in Controller. I'm going to fast travel to...
What's that supposed to
Sing ballads about you.
Yes, I am.
You see the white-haired fellow cross sounds dangerous.
To Crow's Perch. And I will... In the meantime, have a look at what actually happened. Or I should stop looting something so visibly. Look at what happened to my graphics settings. Castle Village. Okay, I'm here at Castle Village and it looks like things are back to normal. So what I'm going to do, I'll leave it for next time, but start the Ugly Baby quest, and so I'm going to go and talk to the Baron's Sergeant and tell him that I want to take Uma. As I said, we'll leave that for next time. Thank you very much for watching.